Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk. It is March 16, 2021 at the time of this recording, which means it's my birthday. So let's talk about a couple things. So yes, I bought something for myself. I bought a new computer. My budget is up to $1,400, which includes the tax and the shipping and all that stuff. And I decided to go with a Dell pre-built computer desktop. And I know some of you are going to say I shouldn't have done that. It's Dell. Dell is not great. Dell is cheap. I should have bought parts altogether and build a computer myself. And yeah, I was looking at different options. I was also looking at other pre-builds from other companies as well. But for my budget, I felt like Dell is the perfect choice for me, especially since if you try to get parts separately, especially the processors and the graphics cards, a lot of the times that they are overpriced because people are trying to use them for mining, and also there are the scalpers and all that. So that's why I felt like getting a pre-built for now is my best choice. I can always upgrade later on. I could always just get a better case, better motherboard, better processor, better power supply. I could always upgrade those, but at least the graphics card I am getting is the RTX 2060, which is a lot better than the ones I have right now. So I'm happy about that. And also I'm getting more RAM as well. I'm getting 16 gigabytes of RAM. I've been using 8 gigabytes for a long time. My computer before that used DDR3 4 gigabytes of RAM. That was a long time ago. You're probably wondering what the hell was I thinking? Yeah, I know. So, yeah, for the longest time I've been using this computer. I bought it on sale at the time. It was $600. It's a HP Pavilion, gaming pavilion, and it does the job fine, but it's not the best of the best computer. And the only reason why I bought this one instead of a much better one at the time is because my car needed repairs. I had to change the brake pads and also change the tires and also fix up the engine a little bit, and also my windshield cracked, and so much happened to my car within that year that it completely screwed me over. I mean, wow. Man, that it really sucked. So yeah, I spent a lot of it on the cars, but at the time my computer was gone, my older computer, so I had to buy the HP Pavilion. So now I could finally get the Dell XPS desktop, and it should be coming by March 29th. So I'm excited for that. So that's my birthday present to myself. And also the main thing I want to do is upgrade my streaming, because streaming through this computer, if you guys can tell, it's not really that good streaming. I mean, sure, if I stream just the camera, it's mostly fine. It doesn't lag that much and the quality isn't too bad. But if I try to stream gaming, unfortunately, it just doesn't look good. It's when I try to stream Kingdom Hearts Memory of Melody. No, Melody of Memory. Sorry, I keep switching it over. It did not look good. It honestly didn't. I mean, sometimes if it's a still image, it looks fine. But when it's in motion with the lag and stuff like that, especially with something with rhythm, it just doesn't look good. And so far, that's why I've been streaming through the PlayStation 5 for now. But unfortunately, even though it's not as laggy, it does look smoother. Unfortunately, the quality of it is not that good. The colors look much muted than what you see on the screen, so that's why it's a bit of a problem for me. Even though the streaming to the PlayStation 5 isn't too bad, but I felt like it's not as good as trying to stream it through the computer. So I felt like once I get the new computer, it's going to be much better. So that's the streaming. Okay, so about the PlayStation 5, I honestly love it. I do hear news about the not the Joy-Con drift, I'm sorry, the joysticks drifting on the controller. There's a class action lawsuit against that, and so far I'm not I don't see any problems with my controller. I could be lucky, I could be not, or I'm not using it as much as a lot of other people are. Even though I do play every chance I get. So far, it's not like the controller is dying out on me or anything, or there's drifting or anything. So at least I'm happy about that. But if the drifting does come, I'll let you guys know. I did get this through GameStop. I do have the system protection plan on it, but so far I really love the machine. It really works well. My biggest problem with it is the storage space, because I know it says about 850 gigabytes, but it's not truly 850 gigabytes. It's about 650 around there. And also, there's this stupid thing where it says other. I'm trying to remember. It says other system files or blah, 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 something like that. It keeps changing every single time, and you can never really predict how much of it is going to be. So that shrinks it even lower. So it's not even 650 gigabytes. And that's why I didn't even install Warzone. I mean, what is the point? I want to go back into it, but unless PlayStation has a bigger gives us permission to actually put in SSDs, extra hard drives and stuff, or Activision actually compresses the hell out of Warzone, I can't even play that. And that's about 250 gigabytes. I mean, what's the point? I'm not wasting that. And now my hard drive is pretty much filled up. And also sometimes even if I have like 60 gigabytes left, when I tried to update Apex Legends at one point, it's saying, oh no, you have to delete more. And I was like, why do I have to delete more? Apex Legends isn't that big. But unfortunately, the way it is even if you install a file, then you have to copy the whole file and all that stuff. It's just a pain in the butt, you know? So yeah, the hard drive space is the worst thing about this. I mean, come on, that's just horrible. Even though I love this machine, I kind of expected to ship with at least a 2 terabyte hard drive, but no, unfortunately they can't. So I cannot wait to get another hard drive inside this bad boy, because it definitely needs it. I'll just put in a 1 terabyte, and I also want to get back to Warzone. But again, if I want to play it now, I have to delete half of the hard drive. It's just annoying. Okay, so that's that. The James Bond, the Bond watch. Okay, so I finally finished watching all the James Bond movies, ending with Spectre. And No Time to Die should be coming out hopefully this year. I believe they say it's going to be in October. There's a chance that it might show up earlier than that, because now everyone's getting vaccinations. I'm actually getting a vaccination soon as well, but unfortunately not too soon. It's going to be in a couple months. But I'm glad that I finally got something, because I've been trying to get it for my father and I. And I got a vaccination for my father scheduled, so that, at least that's good. But again, it kind of sucks that I have to wait until May to get a shot, so that really sucks. Since I am a PCA, so I'm under the eligibility list, and I've been trying since January, but I could not get it. I'm glad that my mother and my brother got it. I am very happy about that, and I know some people I really know do have it, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get it. My father wasn't able to get it either. I really worry about him more than me. So if it turns out there's a CVS around my house, and they do vaccinations, if they actually have a spot available, then I could try to get that for him instead of the hospital that we're supposed to go to. So at least that's that. But back to James Bond. Yeah, so No Time to Die. Hopefully I get to see it in theaters, and hopefully a lot of people are vaccinated. I really want to go back to the theaters again. I do have the AMC stubs, and the good news is they don't charge you until, I think it's June or July. I gotta double check on that, but yeah, it's just that they haven't charged me since basically March, and I keep thinking that I should cancel, because every time they keep saying, oh, we're going to charge you again in December, we're going to charge you again in March. I was like, I am not going until I get vaccinated. So I keep thinking I was going to cancel, but they keep pushing it off because they realize no one wants to go yet. And also, the movie theaters are finally open around my home. I live in New York, and they've been closed for a long, long time. There's a movie theater in the Palisades I like. There's a movie theater in Portchester that I like, and they've been closed for a very, very long time. There's a movie theater in Mohegan Lake. I'm not sure if you guys know where that is, Mohegan Lake, New York. But there's a theater I liked going over there, and they are finally shut down for good, and that's a shame, because that's one of the movie theaters I love going. Unfortunately, I have to travel far just to go to movie theaters around me, so that really sucks. But I can't wait until everyone's vaccinated and I can finally enjoy my pastime because I love going to the theater. But here's the thing: now that I have HBO Max, Apple TV Plus, and or Apple Plus, whatever it is, Disney Plus, and Hulu and Netflix. What's the point of going to the theater? Especially since HBO Max, every movie in 2021 will be in HBO Max anyway. So why would I go to the theater? I mean, sure, I wouldn't mind seeing Kong versus Godzilla in the theater, but here's the thing: it's coming out in March 31st. I'm not getting vaccinated until May, and yeah, by that point, it's not going to be in theaters anymore. I cannot believe Christopher Nolan decided to put Tenet back into theaters. I was like, really? Really? You're going to put Tenet back? Oh my God. Oh, you know what? My friends and I were talking about the most disappointing movies we ever seen. It doesn't have to be good, it doesn't have to be bad or anything, but something that you really really want to see but it's really disappointing. For me, Tenet was that one of those movies. Oh my God. I am so glad that I didn't see it in theaters because I think I would have been even more pissed. And yes, even though I did buy it on Blu-ray, but like I said in the review for that one, the movie talk, it's cheaper than getting it digitally at the time, to be honest. And also, I could watch it more than once. I do like parts of it, but man, it's not a movie that I thought was going to be that bad. If you like Tenet, that I'm happy for you. But for me, I just did not like it as much as I hoped. But that's it. So HBO Max. So far, it's not bad. I mean, sure, I kind of prefer Netflix and even Disney Plus a bit more, but HBO Max does have some good things. But I gotta say, out of all the movies that are supposed to be in theaters and HBO Max at the same time, it's a bit of a letdown. Wonder Woman 1984, I enjoyed because it's funny. It can be fun. I do like the 80s of it. But my God, what a mess. It was a really big mess. Again, I enjoyed it. I did. But it is not as good as I hoped. It's not as good as everyone hoped. It's not better than the first one. Seriously, that's a goddamn shame. And then we had The Little Things with Denzel Washington. I mostly enjoyed the movie. But the one thing that really made me not like it, Jared Leto. And it's not like I hate Jared Leto. I like him. I do. But his character, I did not like. It's like he's trying to be the Joker and whoever he played in Blade Runner 2049. Yeah, it's like a combination of both, and I was like, he's really distracting. I mean, this movie is supposed to be incredibly serious, and yes, it does have the vibes of the movie Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, but unfortunately, Jared Leto just ruined it for me. I was like, oh my God, I did not like his acting. I did not like his character at all in the movie. He just ruined it for me. But again, if I focused on Rami Malek and Denzel Washington, I honestly dug the movie. Natalie Morales, I feel bad for because I felt like she had a lot more scenes, a lot more dialogue, but they just cut like 75% of it or something like that. It's like she's almost nothing in the movie. The movie focuses so much on the men trying to find the girls, but yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. It could have been much better, and I did like the ending. I honestly did like the ending. And then we had Tom and Jerry, I think, came out right after. I can't finish it. I'm gonna try, but right now it's such a hard movie for me to sit through. Tom and Jerry. I stopped at the 30-minute mark. I mean, this is when I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. So, I'll say the good. I like the animation. I do. I know some people say it looks really, really bad, but honestly, for me, for Tom and Jerry, especially in the style of what they're trying to do, and it's like a huge upgrade compared to Rocky and Bullwinkle movie with Robert De Niro from back then. Yeah, it's a huge step up from that in terms of the animation, and honestly, the animation is good. Unfortunately, yeah, there are some problems with the animation because a lot of the times you don't feel like they're actually there. I felt even in in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, yes, They are flat cartoon characters, but at the same time, you kind of feel like they're there because of the shadows, the way they interact with the environment, the way they interact with the people, the live action people. They did such a good job with that. So far for this, in the first 30 minutes of what I've seen of Tom and Jerry, I did not get any of that. I mean, it's like they just slapped Tom and Jerry on top of the live action stuff, and it sometimes doesn't really work well. So that's a bit of a shame. But the animation alone, I thought was fine. The voice acting for a lot of the characters are really annoying. And honestly, I think the voice actors are doing a good job of what they're doing. My problem is the dialogue is bad. It really is. I do not like any of the dialogue. And now we have to focus on the live action actors. I don't think any of these actors are bad. I thought Chloe Grace Moretz is really, really good. Unfortunately, I do not like her character that much. I don't like any of the live action characters that much. So that's the thing. I was like, what's the point of this movie? I mean, it's like Tom and Jerry, so far it feels like Tom and Jerry are the supporting characters in their own movie. I mean, why would you do that? Why are you doing the Godzilla 2014 treatment? Why do you make the main characters the side characters? It makes no sense. Oh my god. And also, the comedy and the slapstick for Tom and Jerry does not work well, especially because the music is awful. Oh my god, I could not stand the music at all. It's like Listen, I like hip-hop, I like jazz, but for some reason they do the most generic notes of hip-hop and jazz while Tom and Jerry are trying to kill each other, and it just does not work. I honestly prefer it if it's just no music and it's just whoop, 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 whoop sounds, you know, like that. I honestly prefer that over the music that they're trying to do because it felt very distracting, and it feels slow too. The music makes the action feel slow, even though these guys are moving at insane speeds trying to kill each other. And so yeah, I don't get this. I mean, who knows, maybe it gets better later on in the movie, but so far for the first 30 minutes of this movie, it's incredibly painful for me. I'm gonna try to finish it. I will. And then we get to Judas and the Black Messiah. I like it. This is like the best movie I've seen on HBO Max. That's supposed to be in theaters and HBO Max on the same day. Judas and the Black Messiah, I really dug. Lakeith Stanfield and Daniel Kaluuya, I'm sorry if I mispronounced the names. They are really, really good in it. Which, now, here's the thing. I heard about the Oscars nomination, which is really, really confusing me. Okay, so Daniel Kaluuya as Best Supporting Actor. I'm okay with that. I understand that. If he was nominated for Best Actor, I don't mind that either. But here's the problem. You have Daniel Kaluuya as Best Supporting Actor. Lakeith Stanfield is also nominated for Best Supporting Actor. How the fuck does that make sense? I don't understand that. One of them is the main actor. If you want to say Daniel Kaluuya is the main actor and Lakeith Stanfield is the best supporting actor, fine, you can say that. If you want to say Lakeith Stanfield is the main actor while Daniel Kaluuya is the supporting actor, fine, you can say that. But no, you decide that both of them are supporting actors. This is not Lord of the Rings. This is not even Sound of Music. This is not The Wizard of Oz. Those are ensemble movies. This isn't. So I don't understand why they decide to do this. Especially since, for me, I felt like Lakeith Stanfield is the main actor. It's from his perspective, talking about Daniel Kaluuya's character the entire time. It's from his perspective, his point of view. He has the most screen time. How is he not the main actor? I don't understand the rules of this. I mean, why? It makes no sense to me. I felt like Lakeith Stanfield is robbed of a nomination for Best Actor. He was robbed. Okay? Or Daniel Kaluuya, yeah, if he was supposed to be Best Actor, he was also robbed. But for my point of view, the movie that I've seen, Lakeith Stanfield is the main actor. And why? Why they do this to him? I am so angry about that. He did such a damn good job, and people are saying, "Oh no, he's just the best supporting actor." I'm sorry, for Pulp Fiction, you decide to make John Travolta best actor? I mean, seriously? And he won? And here's the thing, I love Pulp Fiction. I love John Travolta in the movie, but I do not believe he deserved a nomination at all. If you think that he does, okay, fine. But my opinion, I don't think he deserved the nomination for that. I felt like Samuel L. Jackson should have been it, and oh my god, I don't understand some of these rules for the Oscars. And here's the other thing: since people are complaining about how come they don't have this director being nominated, this director being nominated, all that stuff, you have 9 movies for the Best Picture nomination. Why don't you put 9 directors? Can't you do 9? You can't put 4 more? You honestly think, oh, just do 5? No, you could have more nominations. I don't get it. 9 is a lot. Okay, 9 is good. If you put 9 movies for Best Picture, then put 9 directors. I don't understand that. And then I understand people are going to say, well, if you'd say like that, then you got to do 9 best actors, 9 best supporting actors, all that stuff. You know what? Might as well make it the number 9 then, because everyone has more chances. And that's the thing too, because I felt like the Oscars can never win on this. And the other thing too is, since, you know, of the pandemic, it's very hard to watch movies and all that stuff. And a lot of these movies that are on the list, I have not seen. A lot of them. I haven't seen Mank yet, and I believe that's on Netflix. I gotta check that out. Minari is a movie I really, really want to see. Since Steven Yeun is nominated for Best Actor, and I'm really, really happy about that. But honestly, for Best Actor, even though I haven't seen the movie yet, just based on predictions, I think Chadwick Boseman's gonna win. Mostly because of, you know, like the Heath Ledger thing, like if someone dies, they usually give it to the person who just died. And I haven't seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I think that's the title. I haven't seen that yet, and I think it's on Netflix as well. I gotta double check that too. But Chadwick Boseman is a great actor, and so far from the trailers I've seen for that movie, he looks like he would be amazing in it. So, oh man, Chadwick Boseman, he died too soon. But that's what I feel like. But Steven Yeun, I'm glad he got nominated, even though I haven't seen the movie yet. But here's the thing, he's Korean, so I have to support him, man. So yeah, I want to see Minari. And I do want to see Nomadland and Promising Young Woman. I also want to see, because I love the trailer for that movie. And I heard really, really good things about it. Even though I know some people who say, oh no, it's a feminist movie, it sucks, blah, blah, blah. I really want to see it. It looks really, really good. And also, I love Carey Mulligan, man. Carey Mulligan is freaking fantastic. All right, and what else? The director, Chloe Zhao, I forgot what she worked on, so I gotta double check that. But yeah, so far, that's my opinions so far on the Oscar news and stuff. In terms of best animated features, the ones I've seen, there's Soul and Onward. Soul, I prefer. I love Soul. I really do. Onward, I do really, really love, but Soul, I feel like is almost flawless, you know? I love Soul. I really do. I hope that really wins. But I know some people are going to say, oh no, Disney and Pixar win again, blah, blah, blah. I get it. So that's with the Oscars. And, oh, wait. Dang it, I messed up. Wasn't I just talking about James Bond? Okay, so the Bond watch. Okay, so I watched all the Bond movies up to Spectre, and, now I'm trying to get the Bond Watch reactions uploaded. You know, I already did the live stream. I'm just gonna download that, put my face on there, and put the movie on, and show the clips that got a reaction from me. So I'm still trying to do that. And at the same time, I'm trying to do a ranking video of all the James Bonds and tell you what's the best James Bond for me and what's the worst James Bond for me. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that Spectre's the worst for me. Oh man, I know some other people would say other James Bond movies are much worse, but for me, Spectre was just a humongous disappointment, and I did not like it. And I rewatched it and it did not like it. Oh man. Okay, so that's the what I'm trying to do with James Bond. Now we're talking about HBO Max with Justice League, actually. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to stream Justice League, the stream watch of what I've been doing lately, and I'm gonna watch Justice League. There won't be any footage, of course, because copyright claims. I hope you guys actually understand that and know that I can't show the movie. So I'm gonna do the streaming of it. I believe I'm gonna try, since it's a 4 hours, 3 o'clock on Thursday. That's what I'm trying to do. Uh, and also, I'm gonna, after the 2 hour mark, I'm gonna take a 5 minute break just to use the bathroom and all that stuff because it's 4 hours long. Listen, guys, I am excited that Justice League is actually a thing. Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Justice League Snyder cut, is an actual thing, and it's about to be a reality. It's coming out on Thursday. I saw the reviews so far, which is weird because Rotten Tomatoes at the moment has it frozen at 75%, which I feel like something's wrong because I do see a lot of negative reviews too. So I'm like, it cannot be 75%. I feel like it's gonna go down to 50%. But here's the thing, I'm really excited for it. I am. I'm not a Zack Snyder fanboy, but I do like a lot of his work. I would say the weakest ones for me would be Sucker Punch and Guardians of Galul, that Owl movie. And yes, the visual effects in that movie are spectacular, but I honestly found the movie to be boring. I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe I'll like it now. But I remember the first time I watched it, I did not like it. And Sucker Punch is a movie that I can respect. I can appreciate because Zack Snyder wanted to work on it. It's his passion project, and I respect people working on their passion projects. But unfortunately, because of Inception coming out before that movie, Sucker Punch is, even though it's basically Alice in Wonderland, yeah, unfortunately, it did not work out as well as it should. But I do appreciate it. I do like the action scenes. To me, it's very pretty, and it kept me entertained. But the storytelling and also the fact that Inception's a much better movie than that, that's a bit of a bummer. But I appreciate it. I really love Man of Steel. I really love Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. I really, really love the ultimate cut of Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. And here's the thing. If you're thinking I'm just a DC fanboy, listen, I like the MCU. Okay? I do. Spider-Man is my most favorite superhero of all time. Okay? It's Spider-Man, Superman, then Batman. So if you're saying I'm just a DC fanboy, no. I like DC. I like Marvel. I like both. Okay? But listen, I'm a Spider-Man guy, and I am excited for whatever Spider-Man 3 No Way Home is going to be, okay? I like the MCU. I just want to see good superhero movies, okay? That's all I care about. There's no DC versus Marvel war or something like that. I want good things from both, okay? And so far, I've been mostly happy with how the DCEU is, and I've mostly been happy with how the MCU is. And hell, I've been watching WandaVision. If I hate the MCU, why the hell would I watch WandaVision? Why would I be excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, okay? I like both properties, all right? So, lay off. Oh, man, I'm just worried that there's people in the comments saying, oh, Marvel's better, oh, DC's better, blah, blah, blah. We can love both, okay? Why can't we just enjoy both? God. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is watch Justice League. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna stream watch Justice League at 3 o'clock on Thursday. I'm not doing it earlier because Square Enix is actually having a conference of their own earlier in the day. I think it's at 1 o'clock. I gotta double check the time. So yeah, I believe it's going to be less than an hour anyway. I highly doubt it'll be more than 2 hours. So I'm excited for that. And I think they're going to show off more of Life is Strange is a big one, the new Life is Strange game, and some other games as well. I highly doubt anything from Final Fantasy VII Remake because they already announced the Intergrade DLC stuff. So there's that. Okay, so far I want to talk about my YouTube stats for 2021. Honestly, we're off to a good start for this channel. And I'm honestly very surprised. And I gotta thank Resident Evil 7, no, I'm sorry, not Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8 Village for that. I mean, my most watched video of all time now is that 18-second video I did called Hey Gorgeous. And it's me encountering a lady, Dimitrescu. I'm sorry, Dimitrescu? I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just me encountering her in the maiden demo, and that was it. It was 18 seconds long, and it is the most viewed video on my channel of all time. And I'm really, really shocked about that. And yeah, so it got, let's see, 479,370 views so far. And I can't believe that. I gotta thank everyone for that. And so because of that, for 2021, my YouTube stats, I got 548,688 views and 3,700 hours so far for 2021. And I'm really shocked about that because it's March. It's March. In 2020, I got 91,100 views and 3,200 hours all year of 2020. That's 2020 for me, for YouTube. It's not a good year. Honestly, I'd be lucky if I could make 100,000, but still, that's how I've usually been with YouTube. But the fact that I made over 500,000 views so far in the first 3 months of 2021, I am amazed. I am shocked. I'm so happy about that, you know? I can't believe it. And unfortunately, here's the thing. You know the guidelines of views and monetization? Usually 1,000 views equals $1. Usually, that's like a guideline, you know? But yes, there are other factors. It depends on if you actually get monetized for that video, and also if there's any bad content on it that could lower ad revenue on it, and also how long the video is and all that stuff. There's a lot of factors, but usually the guideline is 1,000 views equals $1, usually. So here's the thing, 548,688 views so far for 2021. If you divide that by 1,000, you would think, oh, okay, you make about $548 so far, right? $548. No, I did not make that much. Because Hey Gorgeous is an 18-second video, and it did not get that much ad revenue. So I earned, for 2021 so far, $19.86. So far, $19.86. So, and that's the thing, Hey Gorgeous was monetized. It gets money. But, Hey Gorgeous alone got $10.42. 479,370 views equals $10.42 of ad revenue for that video. That kind of hurts. I mean, YouTube is not a job for me. It can't be. How? If it is, then it's a horrible job for me. Because $19.86 for 3 months. 3 months. $19.86. How can anyone live on that? I mean, can you even pay rent with that? Hell no. $19.86. That's how much my views are worth for 2021. And Hey Gorgeous, which was a big factor of that, is only $10.42. It's really upsetting, you know? Like, yeah, I am happy that a lot of people watch my videos for the year so far, and it seems like my it's gonna be up and up. Like a brand new start for this channel. But unfortunately, I'm sorry, that video is only $10.42. I mean, how is that fun? How is that fair? How's that fair? again, you could say, oh, it's 18 seconds long. Of course, they wouldn't put ads on 18 seconds. And yeah, I guess I get that, but you're telling me that for a guideline which people told us 1,000 views equals $1, you're telling me I only get $10.42? It really sucks. It really does. So yeah, it's just a hobby. I can't turn that into a job. How much harder do I have to work just to do that? So it's just, oh, it really hurts. It really does. But again, I am glad that people watch my videos. I really do. And honestly, for well, not all the time, but some of the time, I don't really care about monetization because I don't expect to get that much money. But again, you know, because of copyright claims and all that stuff. But man, doesn't that hurt? Like, you'd think you could try to make some money, but you only get a small fraction of what you're supposed to get, what you're being told to get. But my second watch video so far for 2021 is Mortal Kombat, the edited trailer with the original theme. I got over 44,000 views. I don't get any money from that because, you know, copyright. The Techno-Drome, the Mortal Kombat theme, yeah, UMG, that gets all the money. So I don't earn anything for that. And I'm okay with that. I'm honestly fine with that. But yeah, so I've been trying out the YouTube Shorts for YouTube because I watched a couple videos, especially from the Spiffing Brit. If you haven't seen this, if you haven't seen his channel, you should go check him out because he's really, really good. I like him. He's talked about YouTube Shorts and how it's broken and all stuff. So I tried it on my own, and for the most part, he is right. He's honestly really, really right about that. But now, since a lot of people are doing YouTube Shorts, it's very, very hard to get seen. But at least my Mortal Kombat video keeps getting watched, so I am happy about that. But I did get some views for my other shorts as well. So if you want to check them out, check out the shorts playlists and stuff that I made. So I hope you like those. But yeah, I'm going to experiment more with the shorts. I'm going to experiment more with the streaming. Hopefully that I could actually earn some revenue, some real revenue from this. Because from now, from what it seems like, you can only get the most from like Patreon or even YouTube tips, or, well, you can't get the YouTube tips, what they're called. The chat donations, I think that's what they're called, or super chat, whatever it is. And I got some of that too. When I did the final part of Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, I got like over $90 for donations, and I did not expect that because I didn't even know that was a thing that I could do. So when I keep seeing that, I was like, oh my god, this made me so happy. So so I was really happy. That was the first time I ever gotten donations in my channel at all the time I've been on YouTube, and that happened in November, I believe. So that was really, really good. So I'm hoping to try out more of the streaming because I felt like that would bring in more revenue and stuff. And hopefully this video could be watched enough so I could get some revenue. But I don't think it will because, again, $10.42 on a 479,000 view video, it makes no sense. And I highly doubt that this video will get even into the triple digits of views. You could surprise me. You can. But I highly doubt it. Oh, David, that's a negative attitude. So that is it for Let's Talk. So yeah, so far this year has been pretty good. And hopefully things will get better once the vaccine finally rolls around. Then people can do even more stuff outside, get out more and stuff. And also more games are coming out soon, more movies are coming out soon. I am really, really excited for Resident Evil 8 Village that comes out in May. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. If it does get delayed for some technical reason, that's hopefully that gets fixed also. So yeah, I'm okay with delays for that too. The next game I'm really, really looking forward to is actually Outriders. I played the demo of it and it's a lot of fun. I don't like the story. I honestly don't. I think the story kind of sucks. I mean, it's not even it's not written well, and also it's trying to do that realistic handy cam thing and everything shakes and stuff like that, and it wants to be gritty and is overly serious, and it's not even funny. It's just, But it's from the creators of Borderlands, and the gameplay is fun. It's really, really fun. So yeah, Outriders looks fun. I'm waiting until the reviews come out because I am a bit worried about it. It's from Square Enix, and I'm okay with that. But honestly, this really feels like an indie game trying to be a AAA game. But hopefully it works out well because I do like a lot of stuff about it. It is fun. It really is. I'm just hoping that it doesn't go the way of like Anthem, and hopefully it could be as popular as The Division or Destiny. So hopefully it'll be good. And then we got Resident Evil Village and Ratchet and Clank. I'm really excited for. I think that's either in June or July. And I think that's it for 2021. I know God of War is supposed to come out, but I think it's not going to come out in 2021 anymore. Horizon West, Forbidden West, I'm also excited for. So that's it for Let's Talk. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Again, I'll say it again. If you want to catch up on me streaming, I'm going to be streaming my stream watch for Justice League, the Zack Snyder cut, on Thursday, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. And on Friday, I'm going to be watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier at noon. So it'll be 12 o'clock Eastern Time as well. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Later.